What we're going to try to demonstrate today is sharpening of knives. Before we start, I'd like to point out that it's important to wear safety equipment. Face mask or glasses or power mount are very recommended to use when you're working with knives. The possibility of cuts and objects flying into you is highly likely. What we have here is we're going to sharpen the knives using a deburring wheel, and that's to start the process where we're going to blend the edge, the cutting edge, into the belly of the knife. On this other knife here, it has been sharpened using a file, so it's very rough, and that makes a knife very unproductive when trimming a foot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to recondition the surface of the knife, and then after we blend it, the edge into the belly and recondition this area of the knife, we're going to go into our felt wheel and finish the sharpening process. So let's fire it up. When using the deburring wheel or the felt wheel, the best position to do this is to tilt in a forward angle, and you can see my hand has the knife tilted forward like that. If you keep it in this horizontal position, when your hook of the knife hits the wheel, it is likely to take the knife away from you. If you tilt it forward like that, that will not happen. It's also a good idea to feel the heat of the knife. I have a bucket of water here in case it starts getting too hot. I'm going to quench it. You don't want to discolor the blade of the knife. That will damage the knife. Now when I'm content with the blending that I have impaired into the knife, what I will do is I will increase my angle to work on the edge of the knife to get the edge smooth. So I tilt the knife slightly backwards. And what I'm feeling here is the back of the knife now, and what I want an even ridge. It forms a slight burr on the back of the knife, on the edge. You can feel it by running your finger. When you have a nice even burr across the back of the knife, That's the point where you're going to go into your buffing wheel and finish the process. So I will load some compound onto the felt wheel, and I'll start the process the same way I was doing with the sharpening wheel. I will tilt up a little bit and I start working on the belly of the knife first. When I come close to the wheel, I tilt it further up so that the hook of the knife can go into the groove of the wheel. Now that the knife has a nice finish across the belly, I will increase my angle and go to the edge again. It looks good to me. The final step is the back of the knife, and here you want to do it one pass probably, not more than one pass, because if you do more than one pass you will dull the edge again and you will have to restart. This is just going to remove the burr that I created in this process. It will remove the burr completely. So I tilt the angle forward a little bit, and with even pressure I just take the edge off, and we should have a pretty sharp knife now. So it's cutting pretty well now.
Bring it up here close.
Here? There you have, that's how the blade should look. You can hardly see the edge because it's blended into the belly of the knife.